slide your hand down the side of the Airbnb on the way in.
The Airbnb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it get me excited. I mean,
Welcome back to Making Speed, episode 2. Noah Alexander, Charles Cruz. Today we have a very special guest, Dave.
hey, hey,
Dave is very much into himself,
Dogs.
pooping in the women's bathroom, dogs,
Pomeranians.
for life. That's cool, though. They're like cat dogs.
I mean, they're no pit bull.
You're no pit bull.
Right. Kind of suits your personality to have a
Yeah.
Pomeranian, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Fluff,
What's
yeah.
with guys and little dogs? It kind of throws me off.
I think I know what it is, you know?
It's okay.
He's
I'm not
gotta
saying there's
deal-
anything wrong with it. I just
He's
wanted
just dealing with small things, you know? He's got a little dog.
Small hairy things.
Why are you? What's with the little dog? Is it like a matter of convenience?
I mean, it fits in, my purse when I go
Yeah.
shopping at
Yeah.
the Galleria.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I always had big dogs. So I
Have you
like
ever
it.
seen him push the dog in the stroller down the sidewalk? Have you ever seen him do that?
It's like whenever I'm driving my car, I always pull up to a stop sign or a stoplight or whatever, and I'm next to like another car, and there's a guy with like a little dog on the console, and he's
That's
like
me.
and he'll just be like petting it, and you can kind of see he's talking to it as well, like I love you. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not. I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
No,
I'm not making fun of you
absolutely not.
either. I just want some more input.
I mean, dogs or cats? I mean, right?
What?
Are we picking dogs or cats?
We're not
Are you
picking
guys-
dogs
are
or
you guys
cats.
Are
Speaking of dogs, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is now on Airbnb. I don't.
Nice. What city? Huh? Coming to a city near you?
Arnold, Missouri.
It's on wheels, right? It could
Yeah.
be wherever you want it to be.
Why don't they tell us where you can?
What Walmart parking lot it's parked in?
I don't think I'd get inside that at a Walmart parking lot. If it
National.
was parked out there on the edge, like, that's a little scary.
I don't want to get inside anything in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
Not like another car.
I mean, unless it's a Hot Wheels.
All right. I think
Contest.
it's in Chicago.
So how much is it a night?
This kind of. We tried to rent this thing. Well, no, we tried to get it to drive on the Power Tour,
Right.
and they
We're
said
close.
they said yes, but we're using it right now. It's like we can put this thing to.
We could put a winner to use, right?
Dave.
No comment.
Nothing at all.
No.
Again, welcome, Dave. Dave is.
Dave, if you had that, would you drive that wiener home?
I mean,
Could you park it in front of your house?
I don't have enough room for that size of vehicle, so probably not.
Dave lives off of a road that I like to call the McCausland Bond.
McCausland 500.
The McCausland. He lives at kind of the chicane on the McCausland Bond or the McCausland 500, where people, it's a 4-lane road, but they're pretty narrow lanes. It should probably be 35 miles an hour, but by Dave's house, there's a little bend, and people travel how fast? 70.
60 plus
It's
in
terrifying.
the rain.
How many times has your house ever been hit by another driver?
No, just the wall, but the bricks sometimes approach on my porch. So I guess my house has been hit, but by bricks, by projectiles.
Can you speak up, sir? I can't.
Projectiles. I've had a projectile hit me.
Back to this Oscar Mayer Wienermobile that you can rent. There's a bed in it or what? What's all in there?
There's
this
a
thing's-
bun.
It looks awesome. There's on the upper level where I believe you drive the Wienermobile from, there is a bed with 5 pillows and kind of clean looking sheets. I can't really tell though. I don't
Some ketchup and mustard.
Mustard
There's
stain.
some ketchup and there's ketchup and mustard stains everywhere.
And maybe mayo, or
I don't know.
I'll leave that up to
They
speculation.
have like bottles of hot dog water in there for you to drink.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you want to rent this thing, hop on Airbnb. I don't know how much it is per night.
If there's any guys out there that are looking for a good like anniversary type getaway, I would recommend doing that for your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll go over really well.
There
Rent it.
wouldn't have to
you
be
know?
much foreplay. You could just slide your hand down the side of the Airbnb on the way in.
The Airbnb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it get me excited. I mean,
You What if you picked up a Tinderella in this thing?
You could. Yeah, I mean that would be pretty impressive. I
It
think
would be.
I think like any you could be
you
like
were on
a
Tinder.
huh?
You should just show them a picture of your reservations for the Airbnb.
Is it
Oscar Mayer
creepy
dog.
to show up in the Wienermobile, or is it like
Her
Not at
first
all.
comment would be, "Are you making up for something?" You know, that's. If,
uh,
yeah, I don't think I would do that.
No, that's a
there's windows? It's not windowless.
yeah. It's
That's
not like
that's where like the weird line is. Although a van is kind of a weird Tinder date
that's not a van.
pickup vehicle.
I don't feel like that's a van.
Well, it's not a van. It's a meat.
It's an RV.
Recreational, yeah.
It's a recreational
wagon.
meat
Yeah.
tube. Meat wagon.
Meat tube.
It's a meat
yeah.
wagon.
Meat
It's
sweats.
amazing.
Get the meat sweats in there.
So we were gonna drive it on the Hot Rod Power
Yeah.
Tour.
The deal kind of fell through. I was excited about that. We were going to hand out. What were we going to hand out?
Little foam hot dogs.
Little foam hot dogs. Yeah,
Sign.
that's right.
I don't know. If
That would have been
anybody-
great.
I think it would have been good too. Huh. It's for National Hot Dog Day. It says relish this year's holiday. Get it? I don't even know if they were trying to
boy.
make that joke. It's terrible. The original Bullet Mustang's headed to auction.
Yay.
Is that exciting?
I like
That's kind of a
Mustangs.
that's kind of
I
a
think it's
cool
a cool
story
car.
with that
Yeah.
car. It was tucked away for how many years?
Oh, many?
Many? I think it was like 30 some odd years. It was like tucked away.
His stuff does pretty well at auction traditionally, so I'm sure it'll.
What do you think
break
it'll
the
do?
bank.
What's your number?
275.
You're way off.
Oh,
Way over $1 million.
Uh-huh.
Steve McQueen's gonna sign the
I
dash.
think
it's
He's gonna sign the dash.
it's a
Steve
Steve.
McQueen. He's gonna leave his shoes in there too.
1.2
I think it
to
does over $1 million.
1.4.
Yeah,
Oh, you think more?
somewhere in that
you,
range.
you
I don't think
come
so.
in at 250,
275?
275? No,
It's
No.
wrecked though.
huh?
It's wrecked, right?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Doesn't
it's-
matter. It's
I don't-
it's the real car.
Real deal.
The real deal.
The problem is, it's one of the originals from the movie.
Yeah.
So what happens when the next one comes out of the woodwork?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe it won't. I don't know how many they used. Probably a lot because they did not treat those cars very nicely in the movie. Huh?
There's two.
There's two.
Well, our fact checker Tim says too. Really? In that whole movie?
Mm.
That's really
That was a lot of jumps, wasn't it? Wasn't there
Yeah.
a lot of jumps?
little
in that
jumps. A
movie?
lot of
Mhm.
jumping for two cars.
Yeah.
So it is wrecked badly.
I think it's bad.
You want the one that like
But it's an iconic car.
I know,
mean,
but
that's
it's
kind
not.
of.
It's just like a trophy though in your
Of
garage.
course.
You're
I mean,
not,
what are you
you're
going
never
to do
gonna
with
drive
it?
it.
You're not going to
start
restore it. You're not going to do anything.
No,
It's just
but I
something
mean-
to park in your
But
collection
do
and
you get
drink
millions
beers next
for
to it
yeah.
and talk about.
Yeah, but do you get millions for like something that doesn't really run or drive?
Sure.
And how do you
I
insure
think it
that?
might.
People
they don't-
people pay millions for a painting they hang on the wall. So, right?
Maybe.
They're saying it might be the highest Mustang ever sold at auction.
Well, I
The
was
most-
way off,
Yeah, I don't know.
or maybe I'm just looking for a bargain.
You're looking for a
That's
lot
what I
of
do.
things, Dave.
That's what I do a lot here. Look for bargains on things. Oh, okay.
I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Who knows? I think it's
It's
cool.
hard to
I
predict
really
something
like
like
the
that.
movie. I've
Yeah.
seen it tons of times. Obviously, it's a cool deal. So
His motorcycles have brought six figures before.
oh,
so
yeah, motorcycles, watches,
anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
like a shoelace from his left shoe
Mhm.
as
That's holding the door closed on that car.
it
So
does look like it's
Is
about
that two
that
separate auctions?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's some McQueen super fan out there that's going to buy this thing.
Sure. They better hurry up because those people are dying by the day, I think.
Yeah, no.
Well, the James Bond Aston Martin did sell for $6.4 million at auction, so that's
That I can understand. The car itself is worth what? Without any kind of history behind it. Couple million?
I believe so.
Yeah.
A DB5,
Yeah.
quite a
Yeah.
bit. So, it did go way over the hammer price. I don't know.
Did it sell out in Monterey? Or where did that one go?
It did. It successfully sold, unlike the
Porsche? Oh, we can't call it a Porsche.
Porsche designed car.
Yeah.
I have no idea. And then the McLaren F1 did 19.8 million, which doesn't really surprise me. But they didn't know it. It came in below the 21 million expected price. Boo-hoo.
Oh, that's a sad day.
Mr. Bean had one. that he wrecked
Yeah.
a bunch of times. How many times?
Same car?
Tim, find out how many times he wrecked the car. The Mr. Bean McLaren
Yeah.
F1. Yeah, he wrecked it, and he sold his for like $15 million.
Really?
Wrecked.
They were $1 million new, right? I think,
They were around $1 million, yeah.
Wow.
which was crazy money.
But they were so
wrecked
limited. How
cars-
many were made? Not very, less than 100, I think.
I don't know. Not very many. They pull serious money. But the service intervals on those cars are totally crazy.
Right.
And I don't know. They come with their own little laptop.
Yeah, it's basically a race car. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
even.
The one that sold, what's that?
Twice. 2
He
again.
wrecked it 2 times. As a,
That was back in 2015, though.
but then how much did he sell it for?
I don't know. You might have wrecked it more times since then.
He just keeps crashing that
The
thing.
article was from 15.
Oh,
What's
okay.
that?
The article was from 15.
15 million? Or from 2015?
2015.
Yeah, so it's definitely been wrecked more, knowing Mr. Bean. I don't know. I don't trust him a bit. So, I don't know. Oh. All right, Dave. You're up.
For what?
You're for your segment.
Yeah. What's
I
your
don't-
segment?
I don't know I was supposed to have a segment.
Okay. The 2022 Corvette is actually well, who knows?
Is that 22? I thought that was 2020.
Just hang on. There's more coming. Listen.
But
Z06 rumored to have a flat plane crank and a twin turbo setup, which would be
Wow.
yeah, so we talked last time how we are hoping the Tremec dual clutch transmission would hopefully hit the Chevrolet Performance shelf. So maybe
We
there'll
need
be
that. That's what
maybe
we
there'll
need.
be a twin turbo V8.
The twin turbo. Yeah, twin turbo V8 would be cool.
Dave,
yeah, cool. Very cool.
Fox body Dave,
Yes.
no
Mustang Dave.
Mustang Dave.
Ford Dave.
That doesn't
I
like the
Fords.
Bullet Mustang.
I like it. I thought that was kind of a high bid. I mean, it's a junked out car.
I
Just
brought
saying.
that article in here for you because I
Well, I
thought
didn't
you'd
get
really
That,
like.
that Fox body you drive
thought-
out there is kind of in the same condition
Yeah.
as that Bullet
I thought you
Mustang.
Yeah.
I thought you'd hop all over it, but
I'm
all
gonna
you
tell-
care about is Fox bodies, which is okay. Here,
I like them all.
huh?
I like all cars.
Do you like Steve
gonna take
McQueen?
Yeah, he's cool.
He was cool.
He was cool. Till did he die?
Did he? Yes.
I knew that. Come on, guys.
Okay.
That's why you're not the fact checker. So tell us about your Fox body.
It's for sale.
That's for
Is
sale.
it?
Any of the
Oh,
buyers
man.
out there? Yeah.
What's the price?
They're like $3,400.
3,400?
It's an originally one owner car though, and it's never been modified, so
Or maintained?
or maintained.
One owner mini rusts.
I mean, rust can be fixed, right? That's what
Sure.
we do here.
Yeah.
You're
Sure.
right.
So I mean, why be scared
Pretty
of a little bit
simple
of
on
rust?
this one. I mean, really, what you do is you start with a whole new shell.
You just buy a different car.
Yeah.
You take that car and then you buy a different one.
Right.
I waxed it.
Is that why it looks so
That's all
good?
is. It does. It does
You
look
Those-
good.
waxed it.
Yeah.
So to stop the rust or to
All
shine
of
it up?
Shine. Rust
I like that
prevention.
color.
Yeah.
Rust
Is that just
prevention.
called teal?
Calypso green.
Calypso?
Calypso green. It's a popular color.
Klepto green.
Kleptic.
Clip.
Clip.
Clip. Clip.
Clip.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an alright car. I guess
Does great
it's-
burnouts. I don't know
It
if you saw
does.
the parking lot back there.
Do we have a video clip of him doing
I can forward somebody one.
I don't know if we talked about this last time, but maybe we did. But the kind of comparison between what people say they restore cars for on shows and what they actually get restored for
Oh
in
no,
real
we
life.
didn't talk about that.
Well, I was
last
just
time.
talking with Tim because I was just talking with Tim about it. But there's the new show on Netflix, and the guy did a restoration on a Lincoln Continental,
Yeah.
stripped down to bare metal, new interior, mechanicals
I think so.
for.
New dash, wheels, air ride.
Ooh, nice. How much did he do it for?
On TV,
He said. How much did he say he did it?
I bet you on TV it was 45,000.
Nope.
I think he talked him up to 18.
18 grand.
18 grand.
To do what?
Restore a car.
Restore.
A Lincoln Continental.
That's not even $1 per hour.
Convert
right?
Right. It doesn't make any sense. Plus, there's no parts or materials or anything.
No.
I don't know. I don't know why they're going back to that because I feel like we were getting away from that.
Yeah, I mean, first you got to sit down and just calculate the hours. Look how long it takes to do a restoration or a custom project like that. At least 2,000 hours, right?
At least. Especially in a car that big.
Yeah. So it's going up from there. And I mean, we know how much the materials cost. Just to paint a car, think about that. We spend $7,000, $8,000 in materials by the time it's all said and done. So,
Plus, Lincoln parts are not.
No.
None of that stuff is cheap.
right.
There's like one guy, I think.
And the
that has-
chrome bill. Look at the chrome bill for that car.
I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't think that helps the industry at all.
No, it
Because
doesn't.
everybody was seemed like they were trying to get away from that. So, but apparently, Netflix hasn't gotten the memo. They're still in like.
It makes for good TV, I guess.
They're still in 2003 TV time. It's okay. So, whatever. Gas Monkey said how much they're putting into that car they're building.
Yeah, which
I was
is
like, that
I think
works.
it's pretty realistic.
That sounds like a lot of
Yeah.
money. So,
Well, I think in later episodes we'll get into some of that stuff. We can talk about really what's involved in doing the cars like like we do here, and how many hours it takes to do each operation, and
yeah.
the talent that's behind it. That it just takes time. Even though you have good guys, you can't change
No.
that. It takes a lot of time to make these things happen.
There's no shortcuts. Even if you did it poorly, it's still a lot of time.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time, right?
So, and you could be doing it poorly with a bunch of good parts too.
Exactly.
But to do it well, it's hours and hours and hours. So the numbers don't make sense. But what also doesn't make sense is $15,000 for
restoration.
No,
maybe on a Fox Buddy.
I mean, I would take that car there for 15 grand.
Which one?
which one?
Fox body.
A restoration?
Sure. That sounds cheap.
It is cheap.
It is. That's what we're talking
wonderful
about.
What,
deal.
what would you guys quote me on it?
No, we wouldn't. Even,
We're not talking.
No,
about
we don't want
that.
to deal with
yeah,
you.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think we'd take you as a customer.
Why
Got
not?
it's got a VIN swap
You're
on
okay,
it.
but. So who are you dating now?
What?
All right.
Anyway,
Jesus.
what's your cell phone number, Dave?
Is there like a handle on Tinder, or like how do you find somebody?
No, on Tinder.
Oh,
No, I don't
Bungle,
do that. No, I'm not
Bingo?
on that. Bungle.
Bumble,
Bunghole?
Bumble.
What? No,
Bung-
not on there either. Craigslist misconnections. I'm on there.
That's where he is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You can find me.
Is that still a thing? Has
I was
anybody found
attending
anybody
I was
in?
attending the McCausland 500 when I noticed
you.
through the flying debris.
You were sitting in your front porch with
I
a small dog.
was looking at you until a brick hit me in the head.
Please, nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, I don't want to divulge all my information all in one episode. I mean,
He wants to come back. Is what
Wanna
he
come
said.
back.
You want to spread it out?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That's fair enough. So unfortunately, I don't know. It's kind of shocking here. Jesse Combs passed away, racing the crazy jet car out in the desert, which
Yeah.
is unfortunate and
Terrible.
sad. So
However, though, I don't know. I think she went out doing what she loved. It was her passion, right? To do that, to go out
Oh,
and
yeah.
race cars. I mean, or to do any kind of racing. So,
she's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, she's done just
Well,
about everything.
obviously she was taken way too early, but still, it's like she was doing what she loved, and I don't know.
Do you remember when she was on MythBusters?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
She was. I mean, she broke into a segment that's mostly male driven,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much all male
yeah.
driven,
Yeah.
and she was always, she was everywhere, traveling around constantly. So she just did.
Tons of talent too. I mean,
Oh,
not only in driving, but fabrication, welding, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
She was super talented.
she did. I think it was this year. Did King of the Hammers.
Yeah.
And then
I
she's
think
been
done Race of Gentlemen, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
She's
she
all-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
First-
done
Like
all kinds
a-
of really cool stuff.
A Model T, I think she drove.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
1913
Yep.
or whatever. Yeah.
So yep, sad news there. But like I said, Charles said doing what she loved. So out in the middle, there's not a whole lot of details out there at the moment.
Right.
So, but yeah, really unfortunate. So she was kind of pushing that. Really broke the glass ceiling,
Right.
with that
For-
stuff.
Yeah, for women too,
Oh yeah,
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
great.
a real deal, not just someone, posing for pictures or something.
No,
I mean,
she's
Oh
someone
no,
who
she
has
was out
talent,
there.
you know?
She
did a
was
lot.
out there making it happen. So anyway, that's unfortunate, but yeah, she definitely died doing something that she loved. So I guess we'll hear more about it in the next
Sure.
couple of weeks. So, and I'm sure they'll put some sort of memorial together.
She
for her.
did a run. What was her last record? Was it 486 or something like that?
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
but
see.
they had to run it. Yeah, it didn't count because I think you have to run them back to back.
Yeah, you have to run
Yeah.
them back
and
to
They
back.
had like problems.
So
so
I don't
they
know
couldn't
what
make the second
happened
run.
on. Like, there's no details on what happened, but she went 483 miles an hour,
483. Okay.
and then she had mechanical issues.
Yeah.
Then I
They go
take
the
it.
opposite way.
And then I take it they probably tried to run another one and something went wrong. Who
Yeah.
knows what? But there's a lot that can go
the
wrong.
engine
at-
got destroyed, I think. Something flew up and then went through the jet engine, or I don't know, something happened to the jet
part of the
engine.
cockpit, or
Yeah.
we're just passing bad information around now. But hopefully, anyway, yeah, that's unfortunate. Charles
Yeah.
told me this morning. I was like, oh no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
bummer.
well. So we were able to meet her at
Yeah,
SEMA.
a couple times we
just
met her.
super
She was
laid back, awesome.
always
Yeah.
smiling,
Yep.
in a good mood. Yeah.
Yep, very, very just happy to be a part of it all. So anyway, that's unfortunate, but still working on 2 vehicles. You know, speaking of SEMA, we'll be back at SEMA this year. We're progressing rapidly on our 2 vehicles that are
Yep.
going to be there. So we will be in the Magnaflow booth. Happy to be back with those
Yeah.
guys.
Rich is always good to us.
Rich has been good to us and very, very supportive with everything we needed. You know, over the years, especially during the filming of the show, we had countless stuff shipped overnight to us. Giant packages shipped
Right.
overnight, get us whatever we needed whenever we needed it. Usually at the last moment. So he we'll be happy to hang out with him again and be a part of that crew. So
And we'll have one inside and one outside. Is that correct?
Yeah.
one inside and one outside.
Yeah.
That's right. So we have our 55 Chevy and
The 67 C10.
67 C10. So both
Both great vehicles.
Yep, the 55 is going together in the interior department at the moment. They've got a lot of the fabrication work done. So
We're actually starting to cover panels with leather today.
moving
So,
on.
Yeah.
Matt
it's
is
a good
working
spot.
on the wiring harness.
Yep.
And Mark and
Travis are doing like final assembly.
yeah, so it'll come together really quickly. As with everything, we have to build these cars twice, at least.
Yeah.
So
It's more than that. Yeah. At
it's
least
been
twice. Yeah.
it's at least twice. So it's been together once. Everything's been mocked up with the exception of the interior. So it's been completely plumbed. The exhaust system is built. Everything's fit. Everything's ready to go. So as soon as we get the interior coming back together, it'll kind of be
Yeah.
completed. So again, Matt's working on the wiring harness right now.
Yep.
So another cool build, and you'll see more on this coming out on the website soon. We're doing a series of SUVs. We haven't done that much late model stuff, but I think these are cool. This gets away from our traditional build where we're taking something that is completely, usually
Yeah.
kind of
old
toast.
and worn out. Yep.
mechanically toast, cosmetically just done, and starting with something that's nice and new. So we're doing a 2019 Yukon right now, and we have 850 horsepower Whipple supercharged engine in
Yeah.
it.
LME did a nice job. Built us
They
a
did.
great engine for it.
They did. So it's an LT based engine, so it's direct injection, which makes it a little bit trickier.
Yeah.
But that being said, they were out tuning it today, and
It's going to be a beast.
it's gonna be a beast. It's pretty cool, and like
Soccer moms are going to be smiling when they drive it.
I think so. Whoever's driving it should be pretty happy. Dave, did you go for a ride in it yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, what little bit they could, they were still tuning it. They
Yeah.
weren't just
So
flogging it.
we've got the engine upgrade done now, but we're going to do brakes and suspension and wheels and tires next. So I think once the whole package is put together,
Yep.
it's going to
Yeah.
be incredible.
doing some blackout treatments.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
are blacking it out. Got some monster Brembo brakes on it, which we haven't really used a lot of Brembos yet, but
No, we
because
haven't.
we had a modern vehicle,
Yeah.
it made more sense to go with them. And they're 6-piston brakes all the way around. So
Yeah. Little
when you have that
stock.
kind of horsepower and that much weight,
Yeah.
it's nice to have good brakes.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a suspension drop, nothing crazy going
Yeah,
on
just 2 inches to give it a little more of an aggressive look and make it handle a little better.
there. Billet Specialties wheels.
Yeah.
It's gonna be clean, fast, look good, and
Yeah.
it's an all daily driver with
Yeah.
just a ton of crazy horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be able to. Soccer moms will be smiling.
They'll be envious. They'll see that drive by and wish they had one.
Stealthy SUV.
Not talking about Dave either. Talking about the Yukon.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, this is way better than the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile
I don't know that Oscar.
that I've spent the night in.
Was there a
Walmart's
peanut
parking lot.
mobile? Did they have a Planters peanut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the hot dog, but I don't know. I think the hot dog has more windows.
Yeah, I think I saw them parked all by each other one time. There was 2 peanut mobiles parked next to the Wienermobile. It was
It's
It was like a
behind
poster,
it.
maybe. I think maybe I saw it on a poster or something.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, it's interesting.
Rendering, poster, whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Hmm? Okay.
Nuts and dogs.
Nuts and wieners.
Nuts and wieners. Wiener nuts. Moving on. Or maybe we're going backwards. I don't know what's
We
happening.
don't know what direction we're going in.
No, absolutely don't. So yeah, we'll have that. We'll have a package up on that thing on the website soon. So we'll also be promoting it. We're going to go to Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
for the
That's
show
in
they're having
November.
there.
That's
in November.
That's going to be something pretty cool, I think. I'm excited to go do that and
we
learn their
taking-
culture, see what they're into.
Yeah. Are we taking Tiffany or anything like that?
Yeah.
Tiffany.
We're sending Tiffany the truck over there. So
Be fun.
should be.
Get some pictures of that over there. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, it will get picked up soon and shipped over there,
Yeah.
and hopefully nothing bad happens in between. I don't know. There's some risk there,
There is a little bit of risk.
but
I think the risk is like just having people move the car around. You know, I don't
Yeah.
think shipping it over like on the boat is a big deal.
no.
It's just like once it gets there and then they have to move it and put it into our booth in the convention center. That makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need to have specific instructions there so
Yeah.
they know.
There will be specific instructions in
Yeah.
terms of moving it around, and I don't know. It should be. I don't know. I'm trying to think about that.
Or not think about it.
I'm trying not to think.
Yeah,
I don't,
don't
want to
think about it, yeah.
No, I'm not. We're
Should
not
we
thinking.
send Paul Stroker as an ambassador on
Paul.
behalf of?
Since he's already.
His ex-military, yeah.
I mean, he'd be able to decipher and I don't know,
Eh,
maybe help navigate. I don't know. He knows stuff about.
I think we'll be okay. There's a
Everything.
lot of people going over there that
Okay.
kind of guide us along.
I'm kind of nervous. They have a lot of insurance, and it seems to be pretty well planned out, or at least it's coming together. So
And who put this together again? Is this
Saudi
street-
Arabia
street-
wants to
Yeah,
promote.
their government.
Yeah, but I mean, like Street Machinery. Are
No,
they behind the? It's just something else.
No,
the company behind it is actually a big events promoter
Okay.
here in the United States. So they're very organized. They've done a lot of this stuff, so I'm sure it'll go well.
Because this is the same thing Street Machinery was speaking about, right?
A lot of
Yeah.
people.
Were they just
yeah.
passing on the word? I
They were
guess.
Yeah,
just
a lot of
passing
guys
on
are. Yeah, because there's going to
Okay.
be an auction over there.
Okay.
So I think they're trying to. You know, at the time when you saw it, they were trying to get more cars.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the number is for the auction, but I know overall there's like 450 vehicles going.
There's
over.
450
To be
vehicles, and they
auctioned or just
No,
altogether?
just I think just including the auction and
Yeah.
the cars that'll be.
They did
showed.
say over 300 cars are going to be in the auction.
Wow.
So
Mhm.
Be pretty impressive if they pull it off and it. They
I
have
think.
success.
Oh, they're going to pull it
Oh,
off.
that's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna happen for
Yeah.
sure now. I've already filled out the paperwork.
I mean, those cars are all going to sell definitely, or
Nope.
no,
no?
there's reserves.
Well,
I would
that's what I'm
imagine.
saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's a lot to get over there to be riding on, you know.
Yeah. I think it'll be more interesting just to see what they're into over there.
Yeah.
I want to learn a little bit about their car culture while we're there.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping we get to go out and meet some people.
Yeah.
You know, supercars are big, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they like classic American cars
oh, they
too.
do too. Yeah, but I mean, you know,
It's hard to know what's over.
What's
It's
or what are some of their classic cars like from that area? I don't know.
I don't know. Toyotas.
Toyotas.
They love Toyota. Yeah.
Yeah.
Land Cruisers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I've
hard to
seen
know
them.
without.
I've seen them driving around Land Cruisers on their videos like that are
Yeah.
out there. Some
Yeah.
pretty wild ass videos they put.
Yeah, we
up.
want to ride in a
Two
land.
wheel.
Yeah, we
sideways
want
on
to
Yeah.
2 wheels.
ski. What do they call it? Skiing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be the guy that watches the car go by. On the side.
Yeah,
It
you're
looks
gonna be on the
dicey.
side.
I don't know who invented that sport, but it's great.
I just think about this. Like they got all these Americans coming over there with all these crazy cars. They're going to be so excited, and they're going to be putting on a show. You realize that?
Oh,
so out
yeah.
in the streets, there's going to be. I think there's going to be crazy stuff going on. People drifting, people doing all their crazy stuff that they do on their videos. No,
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so.
The better. Mm.
Yeah. Make for some good
We're
videos.
looking
think
for
we'll see
we're looking
something.
for a good show.
Just a good time. Hopefully we get back in time for Thanksgiving.
Hopefully.
It's right at, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To fly over there is probably, I think I looked it up, it's about 16 or 17 hours.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it.
It's a lot.
First class or coach?
I don't know. My legs are pretty short, so
I'm screwed.
we didn't make any requests. We'll see.
They told us we're flying over there on a Cessna. I'm a little worried
Cessna?
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah. 1964.
Yeah, but they maintain them really well. So
yeah.
Do
it's-
they?
Oh yeah.
You ever been to Parks Airport?
They let you
Used
in
to
there?
work there.
Really?
Yeah, I used to fuel the all the airplanes for the aviation
Oh,
school
really?
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have big chunks out of the propellers and stuff, and like you can see the
Not
wings.
this one. Not the one we're flying in.
No.
No. This is from 1964.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's restored.
They're not flying those planes though.
They're flying them for
With
the
chunks
school.
out of the propellers?
Yeah.
No.
Behind the scenes. I should have took video. I knew it. No one was gonna believe me.
On like a big camcorder.
Did you ever go up
Yeah.
fly?
No, absolutely not.
Is
No
Park
way.
still open?
I guess so.
Why
I
did-
didn't-
So, yeah.
Why did he get fired?
I didn't get fired. I quit.
Putting fuel in his car and his Fox
Yeah.
body
Yeah, I used to
instead of an
Have
airplane.
gas.
Yeah.
have gas. 110 low lead.
Blew his mullet right off.
When did you work there? In high school?
Probably around 2000, somewhere in there, a little bit after high school. It was like a third shift job. It's like just fueling the like med helicopters that would come in
Oh, yeah.
late at night, and anybody that was like doing parcels.
They have jets, bigger jets and stuff coming in there too, don't they?
Yeah, it's time to
Private
time.
jets?
Yeah, it's more private.
Is it a
Yeah,
fuel
it's like
truck? Did you have
private.
a fuel truck
Yeah.
you drove?
Yeah,
I can't believe with your record that they let you even
know.
work there.
I know.
Whatever.
It was
I
a
don't
lot. It was a lot. I feel like I had a lot.
Lot.
A lot.
People give them a chance. I mean,
Yeah.
we did, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Special
I
guest.
don't know if you guys put me in charge of that much here, but
We do.
Yeah, you got a lot.
You,
You do a lot here.
you
Do
care
I?
so much.
well,
think you do a
here we
lot.
go. Care so much. Here we go with that again.
You
Huh?
turned into the gas cabinet now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
see
a
your
gas cabinet.
prior
So I went-
fueling
yeah.
experience
Yeah, that's true.
came into play here. Now you've got
Someone
our
has
gas
to be in
cabinet
charge of that
all
gas
locked up.
cabinet.
Yeah. I feel like the key is kind of in charge of that. The key
The key,
That key is
Yeah.
kind of in charge of who runs off with it.
The key.
The key.
that's the key to it.
Fair enough.
The key. Or the. All right.
Okay,
Yeah. All right. Well, that's episode 2 wrapping up. See you guys next time
see ya.
on Making Speed.